Last left off, you guys finally made it to the gala. Uh, Flex observed Cotton chatting with Jennifer and believed he was flirting with her and kept trying to advise him. Eventually, you all went to various spaces, uh, and people started arriving. The first people to catch your attention, not the first people in there, but the first people that caught Cotton's attention were Indoor, Bink, and a mysterious cloaked woman that is following Bink around, apparently. Since he was going to be trying to steal from Bink at some point, he decided that this would be the party to follow around. A few other people came after that. There was a very large sea elf, a small woman with a mask, wearing a porcelain mask and carrying a black parasol. Uh, your new friend, Alistair Fizzlebottom, the head of the magic school. He actually chatted to some of you and remembered that whoever this Javik person was, they were red. After that, you spotted the High Priestess Luca. She'd also came in. Apparently, she was invited to the gala. After that, the next person to catch your eye a bit was a kind of distinguished human man. Then there was a dwarven woman, an orc woman who then arm wrestled with Flex, and finally a rabbit person that was most likely from the Feywild, as you'd never seen one before, and with the exception of your Feywild companion, had never seen one of that species before. This person interacted with Cole and even gave him a business card before heading off into the ballroom. Now, at this point, I'd like you to tell me what your characters are doing and make you roll for it. Such as, I believe Flex is either juggling or flexing things.
I think Flex was tossing me and Cotton up last time I
Alright,
checked.
so juggling.
Yeah, I think he's just, well, he was talking to that one guy who gave him his card. So he was mostly, I think he was going to go back to flexing after that.
Can Flex read?
Yes.
Okay.
To flexing or to throwing Blank around?
I thought Blank had gone away. So I thought he was just flexing. But I mean, if Blank's around, he can toss him.
That'll be up to Blank.
Yeah, you can toss. Blank is always down for being tossed. He is not a dwarf.
So
Fair
many ways
enough.
to interpret that.
Alright, so give me a tossing roll, please, Flex. That'll be an athletics.
Sorry, give me a second.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Blank, give me an an acrobatics to see if you are managing to stay aloft or if you keep flopping around.
Okay, hold on. I am. Sorry, I'm not actually running my computer right now. I do happen to have my D20s with me, though. Give me a second.
All
I
right.
gotta dig them out. Acrobatics for me is +6. So, God damn it, fucking bag. Where the hell? Okay, give me a second. Sorry.
It's okay.
I am stuck in traffic jam. That is a
Oh,
D12.
yeah. If I knew you
You're
were driving.
driving?
No. Don't roll if you're driving. I will roll
Chris,
for you.
roll for you.
Yeah, Grace can roll for
That
you.
is a 16.
Yeah, don't roll if you're driving. Don't roll, okay? I'll roll for
Okay,
you.
I'll put my dice away.
Thank you.
Yeah. It is literally like the only reason I'm rolling is because it's literally standstill traffic. I am actually in park right now.
still, I'm kind of worried about that in driving. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it if need be.
It should only be like 10 more minutes. Just,
That's cool.
it's that last home stretch.
So Bubbles, what are you up to for
Yes.
your role? Are you
Well,
dancing or are you doing something new?
well, the ballroom is starting to fill up.
Yes.
And that's where the food is too. So I'm sorry, I need you to ping which one is the gallery because I didn't see the layout. Is it where Amara is?
Yeah, the gallery's this over here is where the gallery is, and
Okay.
where you are currently, which is over here, is the ballroom.
Yes, I got that, and I got the outside space, but the rest are less obvious. So, Bubbles doesn't like that the ballroom is starting to fill up. It's giving her less attention. So, do I need to count movement speed for this, or
No.
I mean, with the
Okay.
bottom filling up, that's more people to put their attention on you.
Yeah, but they're paying attention to the food and each other, and that's just not okay. So she's going to go into the gallery, and she's going to get on one of the benches maybe to have a little height and dance. I mean, it's a place for admiring art. She's the ultimate art. She will try that for a while. She can always go back to the ball.
All right.
But
roll me a performance check then.
all right, this is gonna be brutal because we only get one shot at it.
Well,
And
it's
mine
more
tend not
of
to be
this is what you're
good.
doing for a while instead of having to roll every single time you want to do something.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I was just worried I was gonna get like a 3. But I got a 15. So
Excellent.
she's doing okay. It's not her best dance ever, but she's gonna dance in the gallery and try to kinda she wants a room where she's the point of the room. So she's gonna try that in the gallery for a while.
That sounds good. What about you, Cotton? What are you up to?
I am trying to surreptitiously follow Bink around and
So-
kind of keep an eye.
What I would like you to do for that is give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, Grizz, could
Yes?
you ping the various NPCs that you told us about too? Just
All right.
I realize they're gonna move around, and I'll forget some of them, but I'd like to know which one is Bink and
sure.
stuff.
1 second. Yeah, that's the one that I guess Cotton would have put out. Bink is over here.
Okay.
This one here is indoor, and this is the mysterious cloaked woman.
Okay. Thank you. Is the 4 or 5 square one the dragon? The one that looks like a dragon? North of me?
This is the statue area.
Oh,
So
the
there's a
statue they were talking
yeah,
about.
There's a
Okay.
statue of a dragon, there's a statue of a woman with an axe, and there's a statue of a
But
large
the
frog.
lady that is the dragon is the one that's right under where I just moved to.
Hold on. Don't know what caused that. And right now, instead of... I hate when my recording is going to be strange, because my recording, for some reason, is no longer picking up Firefox by itself. I now have to share my entire screen to it. And I accidentally clicked off the page and showed something else.
That's lame.
Okay, so is the dragon the sort of anime-looking lady?
Yes, someone I did in
Yes.
in RPG Maker. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I can ask about the others as they come up, but those were main names that I wanted to have a sense of. Oh, and actually Fizzle, what's it?
That
Fizzle
would
Boot.
be him
Because
all the way
I'd
down
met
here.
him. Ah, okay.
And
I thought it was the guy in
also-
the fancy hat.
And also, this over here is High Priestess Luca.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that.
I need to know that Selmy at some point is going to go talk to Fizzleboot.
You could always ask her to.
All right.
Okay,
Selmy, what is
Selmy's busy trying to check out Gothy Umbrella Lady.
you saw her walk past you and head somewhere over this way. She walked back away from the ballroom and through this area and down here somewhere. You don't know if she's left or gone into another room or around there. You don't see her anymore.
Fine. I'm not following her. I just wanted to check her out.
All right.
I'm just trying to stay where I can be useful and where I can have easy access to put up my lights.
All right. Then what is it you wish to do? Are you just keeping an eye on things, or are you doing a show that you need to do performance for?
Well, I figure whoever needs a spotlight or a light show for their performance, that's when I'll be doing my thing.
All right. So most of that seems to be
so-
Flex and Tonka at the Flex, Blank, and Tonka out here in the courtyard.
So should I roll my my performance check for them then?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that finally brings us over to Tonka. What are you doing exactly?
So Tonka had kind of adjusted the veil to be over her face and then continued performing because she hadn't really decided if she wanted to be noticed by the other Feywild denizen.
Okay.
Let's see.
Give me a acrobatics, please.
So nice.
Okay. So, you guys are out here for review. That's the majority of your party. There are, of course, random NPCs standing back. It's not just the orc woman who are observing you, watching your show, clapping for Tonka's performance, since you seem to be doing well. Most of them don't seem to be all that impressed by Flex. Even with Selmy's cool lighting system. What? What'd you say, Flex?
I
Didn't
didn't
hear
say
anything.
anything.
Oh, maybe that was just an
No,
echo.
that was an echo of you, Grizz.
Ugh, I hate when that happens. Alright, where was I?
You're
Unimpressed.
talking about how awesome my lights are.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
with Selmy's cool lighting system, Flex's performance is not doing so good at the moment. And pretty much the only person watching him is his arm wrestling friend,
Aw.
the orc woman.
That okay? Flex tried harder in the next round. Like he's gonna take a break and go get some food. I mean, I assume he thinks he. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna go try to find some food.
Yeah. Blank is going to step into where Flex was, and he's going to trying to do his little flexing show. But it's a 3-foot tall crow, and so it's funny. A crow person.
Alright. I am going to make a performance roll for you.
Yeah.
And you got a 24.
Maybe a
Nice.
bluff roll.
Nice roll,
Nice.
Zach.
Yeah. I was almost going to say maybe I could do it as a bluff check, but
Did you say juggling
Okay.
or flexing?
I am miming being Flex. Yeah. So whatever Flex was doing before they left, that's what Blank is doing.
Lex was throwing you around.
Yeah. So he's going to pull out like a little crow doll and throw that around.
Alright. The orc woman watches the bugbear go, but with the new performance that Blake is doing, she stays transfixed, and some of the people who were watching Tonka carefully have now split their attention between Tonka and Blank.
I just know at some point in the future, I'm going to have to pretend to be Flex, and somehow I'm going to get a natural 20. And everyone's going to believe that the 3-foot tall, skinny crow person is in fact a 6'3" muscly bugbear.
Sadly,
This
will
naturally
happen.
doesn't work that way.
Best friend.
But you could, do some cool stuff with that and make people just very happy with your performance.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's what happens now. I'm saying in the future we're going to have to bluff somebody, and somehow that's going to be how it has to play out. I don't know what the exact circumstances will be, but I'm predicting it right now.
And this here is
do
our
I-
strongman.
So I want to cast both my cantrips. Do I need to do anything to do that? Or are they just gimmies?
Oh God!
You okay, Zach?
Oh yeah, I was getting out of the car.
Okay, I just heard like an oh no or something. I was like, ah, Jesus.
Yeah, it sounded like you were choking.
If I'm choking, you'll hear a lot of swearing.
uh,
I
so
don't know how, but I'm not even kidding. Actually,
I was gonna. So Grizz, I want to use both my cantrips. Do I need to click them or?
Oh, I'm muted again. What cantrips are you using?
I am using dancing lights and minor illusion.
Yeah, there's nothing to roll there.
Okay, so
you
what I'm
seem to be impressing the people that are wandering into the section of the gallery.
well, good because I'm gonna add to it. With dancing lights, you can make 4 lights, or you can make one glowing, vaguely humanoid shape.
Okay.
So I want to make a glowing humanoid shape, and I want to use the minor illusion to make the sound of fire, so that and as a bonus action, I can move the lights. So I want to make it look like I'm dancing with a person made of fire as a tribute to our hostess.
All right. Bo and Pickles are going to join in with their own performances. Mainly Bo is just gonna basically roll an advantage on her performance, being aided by Pickles.
Yay!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wow.
So
So do you want me to roll again?
no. Her. You don't need to roll again, cause you yeah.
Okay.
But your performance is is just being accentuated by everything you're doing, and now you've got this huge accompaniment by the music. Amara decides that she should move to the ballroom since you're in there.
Damn straight. Okay. Bubbles is being awesome in a space dedicated to Bubbles. It's all she wanted.
Ooh, okay.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Indoor and Bink are eating. We're eating, and now they seem to be heading out of the ballroom.
Ooh.
I will pick up and drag Cotton's token with him because he is stealthily following. They move out here and manage to notice Bubbles' performance.
Yeah.
The cloaked woman decides to sit down and watch.
Sweet.
Bubbles, roll perception.
Oh, I'm still in spells. That's why I can't find it. Okay. Perception. Nah.
All right.
I'm pretty focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah. Cotton, roll perception.
Oh.
Yeah, Cotton, you're very focused on Bink. You don't notice anything else.
Nothing else exists.
Yeah. Now do you stay in this room with Bubbles and with the mystery woman and other random NPCs, or do you continue to follow Bink and Indoor as they start heading towards the painting gallery?
I continue to follow.
All right. Now, would you like descriptions of the paintings as you're walking through, or are you so focused on being an indoor that you don't really notice?
I mean, just looking at that perception roll, I'm pretty sure I'm just focused on being.
All right, I'm
He
leaving
doesn't
your
know there are paintings.
Yeah. I'm leaving your token there because that's basically the distance you'd have to be to still maintain, um, basically keep them from noticing that you're following
Yeah,
them.
right.
That also will slightly limit what you managed to hear. I'll give you in a couple minutes. I'll let you re-roll that perception to see how well you can overhear them.
Okay.
So Tonka, you're still doing the acrobatics. Do you continue on?
You're talking to Tonka, not me, right?
Tonka.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Sorry, I was pouring tea.
No worries.
Wow. Anyways, I guess for now I'm just watching who's coming through while I do
Right.
my awesome performance, especially because I just choked on tea. So
I'm
Yeah.
just a
sorry.
second.
Aw.
All right. Yes. So Flex would have noticed, a couple of people walking. They would have noticed a bunch of people walking, in and out. But probably would have noticed Bink indoor and the cloaked woman walking out after he walked in. He can decide if he wants to go that way or if he wants to continue on to one of the 4 major buffet tables.
Buffet tables.
Now, which one would you like to go to? 3 out of the 4 have major NPCs at them, but they all have people around them. So it's not like any of them are empty.
Okay, what kind of food is on each of them, or are they all 4 the same?
Let's see. There are a bunch of like seafoody type delights up here. There are some more sweet type foods over here. You have some of the heavier / alcoholic type services over here. And I'm guessing down here you got things like charcuterie.
Definitely for the seafood.
All right. So at the seafood table, in addition to, there aren't many people around the seafood table except for the rather large, corpulent sea elf plus what appears to be 2 guards at her sides. And she is busy, to put it politely, stuffing her face. She is a very messy eater compared to a lot of people around here.
Hello, friend. I see you're hungry too. Let us feast. And then he starts eating about the same too, probably.
She kind of like stops devouring the crab leg she has halfway in her mouth, and just seems to give Flux a bit of a little grin at that. Huh, at least you seem to know what you like.
Absolutely. Flex always know what he likes, and he likes friends and food.
And the third person.
All right. So he seems to be making a new friend. You got 2 guards staring at him. That they don't seem to be eating at all. Just her. But yeah, he does appear to have made a new friend, possibly.
Chris,
Yeah.
can we go in the whispers thing real quick?
Sure. Having trouble with GM roll?
Yep, I have no clue how to do that.
All right. Let's see. I'll pull up your sheet. Take a look with you. There we go. Flex G Fluff. We go in here into the little gear thing. There are role queries. Let's see. Whisper rules to GM. Put on whisper toggle. Go back here. You see where it says public?
Oh, I do. Yeah, change it to GM.
Yep. Change it to GM and then make the roll that I told you to. And make sure
wisdom
you change
saving
it back to public next time you want to do that.
Okay. I think I did it.
All right. Okay, and before you leave, I'll tell you the results of that so I don't have to type them out. You're convinced that this woman is definitely your best friend. You feel so safe and secure around her. She can do no wrong no matter what anyone tries to tell you. She is a good and wise person. She is your new best friend.
Does she still play best friend, or is she like
No.
same?
No, she's on that level. But basically, even if best friend can't talk, but or doesn't talk ever. Basically, if anyone else in your party tries to pull at your arm and tell you this person's terrible, this person's evil, don't trust her, don't listen to her, you will think that they're confused and that she can do no wrong.
Got it. So act like she's blank.
No, it's more like pretend you're an older conservative and this is Trump.
Okay.
That sort of devotion is basically now sprung up in your mind around this person.
Okay,
but
good to
it
know.
doesn't matter what you see her do. You will still trust her over anybody else, even people that you claim to love.
Okay, so but will it be above blank? Because blank is his most important person in his life.
Blank might be somebody who could shake you out, but since blank is hard to understand, that will be really difficult, especially with Flex. So we'll play it by ear. Play it by ear if Flex does. If blank does something convincing, if it ever comes up that something is wrong with this person.
Got it. Okay, I was just thinking probably Lizzie's character and Tonka and them probably wouldn't, but I'm guessing that best friend would be at least high enough that I might listen to that. But everybody else will be like, "You're silly."
Yeah. All right. Hope that helps.
I'm down with that.
Bye.
No, I
And
made
back.
this
Sorry about that.
cinnamon tea and I choked on it.
Oh no, are you okay?
Nah.
Yeah,
It
I was
happens.
just yeah.
Yeah,
Some
we're
fun
okay.
fantasy stuff earlier.
Welcome back.
Hello.
All right.
This isn't ominous at all.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, of course not.
I'm not worried. I'm not even in the room.
Right, I'm never worried. Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, so Flex seems to have made a new good friend. Just as Flex always does.
Yes, whether they agree or not.
Let's see. So, Selmy is still AFK, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Blink, do you continue to juggle as this... as the crowd begins to shuffle on, more people are coming in and watching your performance, others are leaving to different areas. But the orc woman still seems to be standing there.
Well, he wasn't juggling, he was faux flexing.
Yes.
No, he was juggling. He was doing
by juggling a toy of himself.
Oh, right, sorry.
That was his faux flex.
Zach.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I did not realize I was on mute. Okay, anyway, sorry. To restate, Blank has, what's it called? Or Anne. Blank has stopped juggling himself and has instead started acting like he's trapped in a slowly shrinking box.
That's the best.
That is eliciting some laughter from people. Even the orc woman seems to be impressed. She's chuckling and showing a bit of tusk.
Oh, how scandalous of her! I actually don't know if that's scandalous in orc culture or not, but I'm making it up.
Well, she's showing more of the bottom of the tusk. You know what I mean? And that can mean a bunch of things depending on how you're doing it.
Okay. Insight check to see if she is in fact flirting with Blank.
All right, give me an insight check.
Let me give me a second. I need to. I literally just logged on to Roll20, so give me 1 second here. Insight.
You don't know. You don't know how flirting works in old culture. If she's interested,
Yeah.
but she does appear to at least enjoy your performance.
Yeah. Blank is not 100% certain what flirting is. He knows the thing people do.
Does it cause your
Or-
cloaca to tingle?
But yeah, so say what?
Does it cause your cloaca to tingle?
That is something for me to know, and for everyone else to hopefully never find out.
That was the most interestingest thing ever
Yeah,
for me to come back to. Like, I
does-
put my earbud in. Does it make your cloaca tingle?
Blank does send a big wink at the orc woman's way, and then try to blow her a kiss, but accidentally bump into the wall of the box. So.
Do you then slap at the box like it annoys you? Like, damn it, box, I was doing something.
No, he stumbles back and is rubbing his beak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, points if you manage to like get your beak to flatten like you'd actually smushed it against glass.
Unfortunately, Blank's powers do not yet include illusion magic.
Sad.
Yeah, give him a couple levels. I think he gets that at level 6. Yeah.
Awesome.
But performance check. Let's see. I can keep. You say I can keep using the same roll.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure if this counted as doing something different or not. But yeah. So I'm still rocking that 24.
To basically, not have to worry about re-rolling every single time, because
I started doing something different. That's why I was wondering. Yeah. Because I wasn't continuing.
You're still performing.
Okay. All right, but yeah, that's Blank's turn. He is flirting with an orc woman and trapped inside a box.
And tell me, are you manipulating your lights at all to shrink to make it look like more of a box?
Am I manipulating my lights to do what now?
Well,
I mean, I can.
You're providing lights for them, and you see, Blank is doing the trapped in the box routine, and it appears to be shrinking, and you have the ability to manipulate your lights to make it look as if the box is shrinking around him.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I'll help this show along.
Because basically the people around are fairly impressed by these performance combo. You get a lot of claps from this routine. I take it you're still staying out there instead of going inside the ballroom or anything.
Where Token kind of looks like it's on the threshold.
Yes, because she's
I was hanging by the door so I could go in and out as needed for various people's shows.
Yeah, but then, pretty much just Amara's in there now of your people.
Well, and Flex.
Well, yeah, but Flex isn't doing a show; he's eating.
Yeah.
He's over by the seafood table with the sea elf woman.
And I saw the guy, the magic school guy go by. I saw him.
Yeah, he is down here.
Yeah.
Right by the sweet table, currently on a couch.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to him if nobody needs my lights right now. I'll go.
He has a small cup of tea, and he has a small plate with various confectionery goods on it. Kind of looks up at you. Yes, we've met before, yes?
You were gonna look into this Javik fellow
yes,
for
Javik,
me,
again, yes,
and I was
yes.
thinking maybe he had something to do with the rock trade.
That I don't know.
In addition to, attacking our circus, the minor thing.
Did he attack your circus on purpose?
Well, not directly. He used an agent to sabotage some of our equipment and call forth some sort of planar being.
Yes, that's most disturbing. Would you like to sit down next to me and join me for a spell?
Sure thing.
Yes. I can't remember your name, my dear. I'm sorry. I am Alistair. Salome. All right. And I am Alistair.
I'm gonna do the delicate handshake.
So you are working this party, are you? I saw you doing some fancy things with lighting.
Yep, I am the lights person and the medicine person. But they don't need a lot of medicine here, I think.
Perhaps not. But the lights, that seems to be quite an impressive job. I did see some of the work in the courtyard, and with that, what's her name? The lizard woman, her dancing as well, and I guess she left the room. I don't see her.
That's Bubbles.
Bubbles. Yes.
Yeah, she's This seems like it's probably like not focused enough on her in here. There's too much distraction in here, I think, for her.
Oh yes, well, lots of people to talk to, lots of interesting gossip. You couldn't have.
Pray tell.
Oh, where to start? The general of our city guards is over there by the seafood table, stuffing her face as usual, and yet she has her own guards around her, as if she thinks she's going to be attacked.
The captain of the guard needs guards?
Yes, that's most unusual, isn't it?
It does seem pretty unusual. Unless they're not here for her.
That is a good question. She isn't usually seen much outside of her office.
Well, it doesn't seem like much of a captain, then. Or like administrator of the guard.
Well, yes, that is the general, isn't it? General of the guard. Head of all of the guardhouses. Administrating all of them in the city.
You think they could afford a secretary for him?
For her. I don't know. There are just rumors about her. And seeing how she conducts herself in person, it's most unusual.
Do I get a sense of if she's got like a good commanding, guardly presence, or if she's like some kind of secretary put into a captain's job because she was right place, right time? Is that something I can tell? Like by her posture?
Not from here, since you're all the way across the room from her. You can't really make her out. Like, you basically saw her in passing, and you'd have to get up closer to that table to actually see anything. Like, right now, there's a bunch of people in the way throughout the room.
Okay.
But you saw her when she was passed by, and she was, like, just, holding herself kind of regally.
Regally, you said?
Regally, yeah, and, like, had two guards, one on each side, just kind of, like, keeping an eye out on things.
Okay. Well, she's holding herself regally. That could just be nepotism.
I find that hard to believe, as there have not been other sea elves in her position before.
Really? So she's like from the bottom up kind of person.
Maybe, but I don't know where exactly the bottom started for her.
Huh. Where did the bottom start for you, good sir?
Oh, as a student at the school, of course. I was a mere lad when I first started my journey in academia. And eventually I made it all the way to headmaster of the school.
And is that a fulfilling position? You still get your research in doing headmaster things?
Oh, yes. I can spend a lot of my day on research and only occasionally have to worry about administration, but I have people in place for that I trust implicitly.
Ah, so you can afford a good secretary, unlike our Miss Captain of the Guard there.
Yes.
So anything interesting in the research department?
Oh, what was I last researching?
What'd he say? I didn't catch that.
He's trying to remember what he's last researching, and I was making a roll.
Oh.
Oh, I was studying, how to enhance a fireball spell, actually.
Interesting. I just figured out how to make a potion that makes kids bounce around like they're full of helium.
Oh,
So that's cool.
how splendid. Your self-studies are going well, then?
Okay, so it's slow, I don't really get a lot of time to study in between my lights and my medicines.
Ah, yes, well, you have a day job, as it were.
Indeed. The old grind.
Well, being able to run the gala today is something different.
It is very different. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. I think I should go back and make sure nobody needs my lights.
Oh, of course, my dear, of course.
I'm just gonna kind of slowly meander my way back towards the door, seeing if I can see anything worth looking at on the way.
And as you're meandering,
As I'm meandering.
I would actually like to switch to Cotton briefly and have him make a perception roll to see how well he hears. You're only hearing snippets of conversation, sadly. You're not hearing the full conversation. You hear something about new, got it last week, profit, and you really can't make out anything else.
I'd like to. Are there? I'm assuming there's a bunch of other people that are kind of wandering around the area.
Not so many in the painting area now. Most of the people
Okay.
have become transfixed by bubbles, and the music in the sitting area.
Okay.
The
I would
painting
like
gallery itself
to.
only has like a handful of people.
I'm concerned because the snippets that I'm hearing sound like things that I need to hear more of. So I want to move closer, and I will just stare at the wall as if I'm admiring the art, but my ears are on them.
All right. All right. Let's see. For the painting that draws your eye as you're listening, give me a 1d6.
Nope, that didn't do it. Okay.
All right.
6.
So what you see before you is the picture of the two dragon gods. The dragon goddess Maya. Maya? Hold on. I need to look something up real quick. Mala? I'm forgetting names of gods myself. I hate when that happens. It's either Maya or Mala. Mela. There we go. The dragon goddess Mela, depicted as spreading her wings wide and kind of like being above, and basically what looks like the joining of sky and sea, and what looks like the father of dragons, Elzahar, kind of darkened and looking like he's burning, burning and crackling, as if like he's like partly on fire and partly ash, sort of thing.
Okay.
Sinking below. It seems to be near the back of the gallery. In fact, you're kind of seeing it right near where Bink and Indoor are standing, like when you're listening to bits of the conversation and going, "Yeah, as soon as we're finished, it'll be great, won't it?" And he kind of nods. And then Bink saying, yes, and in the meantime, I just need to find the right people for the right job. And then I can get the rest." And you hear Indoor laugh and says, "Well, aren't most of them lost?" and Bink
Right.
responding with,
You,
"Well,
the audio was breaking up a little bit. Can you repeat that?
let's see, what'd you last hear?"
Need to find the right people for the right job.
Yeah. And Indoor chuckles and says, "Well, weren't they all lost?" And Bink responding with, "Well, it seems like already 3 of them have been found. I need to get my hands on the other ones, and then send people out who can figure out how to find the other 4." And Indoor kind of nods. "Well, with the kind of money that we are pulling in, you should be able to have no problem with hiring some qualified help for that." And then kind of being kind of going, "Yes, but then we're going to have the wrath of, well, I suppose we'll deal with it when it comes to that. I just have to hire the right people, like as I said."
Yeah.
And you see Indoor start to break off from them, and he appears to be walking this way. What do you do?
I will make room for him to pass me, but I pretend I'm just super engrossed in this painting.
All right. Yeah, so Pink seems to be looking at the same painting.
And I don't know, I'm kind of torn between wanting to offer my services to help him with whatever his job is, because it can get me closer to him. But also, if I do that, then I'm on his radar more, and might be harder to do the job that I want to do.
There is that. That's a dilemma for you.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to just sit here and contemplate.
That works for me. Bubbles.
Yes.
So people have been filtering in and out. You even saw that half-orc Indoor walk past, but without Bink this time. The only person other than your musical companions that have stayed in the room, like, and not just circulated through and wandered into the statue area and wandered up through the paintings, is that weird robed woman. They seem to be the only one either watching you or just kind of poised in a position that makes you think they might be watching you. What do you wish to do?
Well, I'm gonna assume she's watching me. First off,
Okay.
because
Of course she is.
and let's see. So dancing lights only lasts a minute, so I probably need to recast it.
It's a cantrip, so it works fine. Well, actually, no. Dancing lights lasts until for an hour.
Oh, I thought it said a minute.
It's the 4 globes of lights. If it only lasted a minute, it'd be fairly useless in dungeons.
I know, but I swear that's what it said in here. Mountain range. Concentration up to 1 minute.
That's
Maybe it's a typo. Maybe they meant 1 hour. We can say it takes an hour.
I didn't think. I also didn't think it was a concentration. Well, no, yeah, I did know it was a concentration spell. Never mind. So it's useful for wandering through dungeons, not in combat.
Yeah, well, okay. Either way, whether I have to recast it or not, I'm gonna.
It's a cantrip, so that's right. So it's easy enough to just keep it re-upped.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move like a little closer to her and make my my globes of light kind of circle around her, like make sort of a gesture towards her and have the lights like circle around her and then come back and reform into a humanoid shape and keep dancing with it.
How close are you getting? Are you getting, closer than what it looks like on the screen, or are you staying like 10 feet apart?
Well, I was gonna get closer, but I didn't want to deal with getting down off the bench and then back onto it. So I'm gonna stay at the edge of my bench.
Okay. You seem to be quite elegant. You hear a voice whisper from out of the cloaks.
Thank you. You seem to be quite observant.
It pays to be. Have you ever been down south?
Yeah, I don't know. Have I ever been down south? I don't think
yeah,
so.
on the circus route, yeah.
Okay, then yes, our circus travels a wide swath of the country. Which part of the South were you thinking of?
Just the country to the south. I am originally from the city of Rivenwood. It's right on the Gulf. No, sorry, it's right on the sea. The southern end of the continent.
Have I been there?
You would have been there, yeah. That's part of the circus route. Basically after Orin, it heads down south,
All right.
to that city, and then heads east all the way to Exodore.
It's beautiful there. I have no idea what it looks like, but even if it's a swampy hell pit, I'm gonna tell her it's beautiful there.
It's kind of like a tropical port city, it's kind of on the equator. Let's see, best inspiration. What am I thinking of? Part of me wants to say somewhere like something on the coast of northern Brazil, but with the architecture, like in terms of plant life around, but with an architecture more established to like England for some reason. Would be a good description of Rivenwood.
Okay.
So you got tropical plants, but you got architecture that's got wood that's wood and stone and all that.
It's beautiful there. I love the colorful plants.
It is quite lovely. Although, recent modernizations are beginning to become an eyesore, as influence from across the sea is catching up.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, the customer is always right, and I don't give a shit, so I'm gonna agree with her.
What is your name?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
And I'll take out my little bottle of bubbles and blow some.
Ah. And you see the head, what you assume is the head anyway, turn to follow the bubbles before turning back towards you. I am Ekmar. And a card is produced between the robes, although you do not see the hand attached to it. It just seems to be sticking out of the robes. If you are ever down south.
Thank you. Can I tell, like, from the voice or from the name that this is definitely a woman?
The voice sounds female from, but it's hard to tell what, you can't even tell what race this is.
Well, yeah,
it sounds.
I'd like to say thank you, Lady Ekmar, but not if it's going to be a dude who's.
Well,
okay.
other people have mentioned that this is probably a woman, but it's like most likely this is a woman. Yeah.
All right, then I'll say thank you, Lady Ekmar, and take her card and
it has the picture of a
absolutely nowhere to put.
It has the picture of a nautilus shell on it.
All right.
That basically gives that says Ekmar on it, and has some sort of location somewhere in Rivenwood.
All right. I'm naked, so I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it. I'll put it wherever I had my bubbles. I guess maybe I have like a small belt,
you have to have something
pouch or something.
In it, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put it in there because I don't want to offend her by putting it down and maybe forgetting about it. So I'll put it in my little side pouch thing where I have the bubbles or whatever.
All right. So she's been paying attention to you. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Back to Flex.
Okay.
Flex?
Flex is coming.
Hello, what up?
Hello. You're up,
Is
Flex.
it Flex's turn?
Yep. What are you up to?
Stuff in my face. Probably making small talk with the new friend. Like deciding she's probably new best friend and wants to know about her. He's like asking about her life and if she likes throwing things and stuff like that.
Yeah, you've learned that her name is Victorus. I'll write that down. And that she is the general of the guards, basically the head honcho of all the guards in the city.
Very happy for new best friend. That is an excellent position. I bet you're very good at it.
Yeah, she's the leader of the guards, and she's got 2 guards with her.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like to do for fun, new best friend? I like to throw things. I like to throw best friend.
Well, I do enjoy the culinary experience above the water. It is quite different from what I'm used to. And quite delicious. Even the standard seafood she gestures at. Under the water,
I agree. We have a chef in our circus who makes excellent eggs Benedict. It really is truly a life-changing experience. I highly recommend it if you can get out to the circus for breakfast. But yes.
Well, perhaps we will attend a performance.
You should. I would love to show you my act with best friend. I could show you in the courtyard if you like, but they would take us away from the food, and really the food is the important part right now.
That it is. Yeah, that was a funny line.
That was a what? Sorry.
What Kyle said.
I mean, I'm just thinking of like, if this is your new best friend and you like to throw your best friend, well, that's going to be a bit of an ask.
Yeah, I saw that. I caught that too.
No, as best friend gave permission, and as much as that best friend can give anything permission for anything. New best friend hasn't said that they like throwing things. So I mean, and he always asks before he throws, or
I
unless
know,
they
but
typically
I
see
don't.
it.
I don't know if even Flex could lift this sea elf.
Well, I imagine Flex
Well, that just
could.
sounds
Flex
like a
is,
challenge.
Yeah, Flex is very strong.
Okay.
She's not like she's a Luxodon or anything like that. Which
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing like a Jabba the Hutt sized character.
Well, not exactly. Well, and even then, it's like it's like we're like. I mean, sea elves are not that big in regards, like big for a sea elf, but not so big that she can't walk around. So that
Okay.
seems like Flex could handle a human-sized being that wasn't confined to a bed, sort of situation with ease. Well, not necessarily with ease, but I imagine Flex could still lift her.
I have full faith that Flex could. Flex is telling new best friend about the circus and about all his friends, like about Fluffy friend who like came and we're gonna help him break into somewhere, and about I forget what they call Lizzie's best friend, but
Bubbly
friend, and how
Bubbly
she
friend.
said I couldn't break anything, but I don't break anything anyways. But you know how it is. And then best friend who doesn't talk, but I had to save him once from a bag. Can you believe a bag?
So, who is this Fluffy friend, and what is he planning to break into?
Whoa.
I don't know. He just said that I could throw people.
I didn't even catch that.
And she's telling this to the chief of police, so. Or he's telling this to the chief of police. It's hilarious.
It's very Flex.
Where's the person who was supposed to watch over Flex? Oh wait, that was Cotton. He left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cotton's
It's blank, which is a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near the same room right now.
Selmy, can you give me Selmy? Can you give me a perception check, please?
You're like anybody who's closest to Flex. Let's mitigate this disaster as best we can.
It's funnier if we don't.
Yeah, Selmy, you were walking out after talking to Alistair and hearing about this the Guard General, and you hear Flex say out loud to this person that Cotton wants to break into somewhere.
Well, huh. I don't know what to do about this.
Yeah. Please excuse my friend. She's confused.
I mean,
Chris, how do I send you a message on the chat?
The private thing?
Yeah.
If you scroll up, it'll show you the instructions for whisper rolls.
so wait, I actually heard Flex say that Cotton wants to break into a warehouse.
That Fluffy friend wants to break in somewhere.
Which I'm not sure you knew.
Do I remember hearing that? Because I was completely convinced he was on the up and up.
Yeah,
Like, I failed every one of my insight checks.
This might be the first time you've heard of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I guess he told us
you're hearing about Cotton's plan for the first time, and B, realizing that.
All right. How about this? Go ahead and throw as many punches as you want. I bet you $100 you don't land one.
What was that?
Somebody's watching something.
Sorry,
was it?
that was my roommate. I had my door open, and my roommate was watching them on the TV.
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on, my brain, my course, I'm easily distracted. 1 second. So yeah, if you didn't know that Cotton was going to do that, you're now overhearing Flex saying that. I'm trying to read something. Hold on. Oh no, you weren't wrong. Sorry. No. I was basically going with Selby is walking by, and that is probably the thing that would grab her attention if she heard you saying as she was walking by. And it is a funny thing to say, to realize that you said to a cop, but it's also the most perfect Flex thing to say to a cop.
Yeah.
Sorry if there's any confusion there.
I'm blank.
What'd you say?
I said, I'm gonna go find Blank then and ask Blank about it. Because I don't want to interrupt the conversation with the cop because, Selmy's packing, obviously. So we want to stay away from cops. So I'm going to go over here to Blank.
You're gonna leave Flex to continue this conversation. That's your solution.
No, I'm running to best friend to get him to fix the situation.
It's not. It's too late. God. Oh.
So is it my go?
Yes, it's your go.
Okay, well then I ran up to Blank here, and I'm gonna be like, Flex is talking to cops and saying that Fluffy Friend wants to rob a warehouse, and is that fucking true?
Now I'm gonna have to go look at in character.
Yeah, I was like going in character. Can't wait to see the meme.
Zach, are you there?
Yeah, sorry. Again, I had to go talk to my roommate, so I muted myself.
Okay, did you hear what was said to you?
No, I actually did not. I was about to ask, what did I miss?
Okay, tell me, repeat.
So I just came up running. I came running up to you in a frenzy, like, oh my god, Flex is telling the main cop of the town that Fluffy Friend wants to rob warehouses, and is that fucking true? Is he gonna rob a warehouse? And why does Flex know about it?
The orc woman who has been watching watching Blake this whole time now has her attention on you.
Yeah, Blank acts like he can't hear you, holds up a single finger, and then fishes out a key, unlocks the door, doesn't fit. Another key. Third key, gets stuck. Okay. Fourth key, that unlocks the door. He opens up the door of the cube and steps out, and then holds his hand to his ear.
Oh.
Because he was in the box.
When I commit, I fucking commit.
God damn it. Flex and Cotton are going to be in jail by the time you guys get done with this conversation.
Okay, I did not actually understand a word you said when you just because you were laughing so hard.
I was just saying Flex and Cotton are going to be in jail by the time this conversation finishes.
Blank hears that, and you know the Scooby-Doo run where they run away and there's like a cloud shaped like them left behind?
Right.
He deploys like a secret bag of flour, and does that and leaves like a blank shaped cloud of flour behind.
Tress, are you kidding me?
No regrets. None.
Sammy's just gonna stand there indignantly.
So
I'm guessing Blink ran off in the general direction of Flex, though.
Yeah, are you running into the ballroom?
Yeah. I'm running off towards Flex,
So, Tonka, do you notice
or
any of this?
where I last saw Flex head anyway.
Would
Yeah,
you like?
Tonka
Would you like to roll a
notices.
perception? Okay, go for it.
Okay. Let's see what Tonka notices.
Where the hell actually is Flex?
Oh, yeah, so Tonka probably notices
Yeah.
there's some weird drama going on.
Like Salamy's yelling at Blank in the box, and Blank running out after throwing that flower.
Where is
Tonka.
Flex, by the way? I don't see the token anywhere.
He's next to the buffet table.
Buffet table.
Your token is right here. Flex's token is over here.
Okay, thank you. So
Blending into the buffet table.
yeah.
He's
Tonka's
blending
probably
in.
gonna move forward a bit so that she can see what's going on through the door.
Wait, also,
To see
what's the crowd's reaction to this, by the way?
You basically here's some people. Actually, roll perception. Selmy, Tonka, and Blank all roll perception for me. Blank, you don't even notice the
Ooh.
crowd.
I am too distracted making sure I get like the perfect Kenku silhouette.
Yeah, Selby, you notice the crowd is whispering to each other, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. Tonka, from your perspective, except for the orc woman who's watching this carefully, the other random NPC people who are wandering out here and were observing this all seem to believe this is somehow part of a show. And some of them are actually wandering back into the ballroom to see what happens next.
Tonka will try to distract people to look at her by continuing the performance out here. So, I guess.
Can I tell that she's trying to get people's attention back? Like, can I tell that I've made a ruckus?
Insight, maybe?
That sounds good. Nope.
Too busy trying to swipe flour off of my dress.
Yep.
It's my new fucking dress, too.
Flex, give me a perception check.
Can do.
Oh.
Nope, you don't notice anything. Not even your best friend as you're talking.
You're
to
just
the
telling your
general.
story, going to town.
Is everybody trying to find Flex? Like,
Blake is just running into the room and is looking for you.
okay, I was gonna say
him at all.
I'm pretty obvious, but
No, you don't notice him at all because you're busy talking to the sea elf.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh god. We're all gonna die.
What else are you talking to her as while Blake is approaching you? Because she seems to be interested in hanging on every word you're saying.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me or somebody else?
You, Flex. What are you saying to her as Blake, as you don't notice Blake coming towards you?
The last thing the seal asked you was to tell her more about the heist.
Yes.
Oh no, I'd already told her about that. No, I was telling her about how bubbly friend loves to dance, and she danced, and she helped me get the little paper best friends out of the church.
Blank jumps up and basically tries clotheslining Flex. I don't think it goes well.
Give me an athletic check.
This is either going to go horribly or amazing.
And it's not going to look remotely suspicious.
Flex, you give me a strength saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh god.
We're so sneaky.
Flex. There we go.
Yeah. So
No,
how is the mime the least stealthy member of the party? I actually want to know that question.
So basically, from your point of view, Flex, Blake just as you were finishing eating something and moving your hand down to grab something else, Blake just suddenly materialized in your arms and gave you a big hug.
Yeah.
Yay! Hi, best friend. I was
Blank
sort of
takes
missing
both his
you.
hands. Blank takes both their hands and forcibly shuts Flex's mouth and then stares at him right in the eye. Just, you know when crows turn sideways, they can look at their full eye on you? It's like that, but, Kenkus have binocular vision, so adjust as needed.
Okay. Flex thinks that he just doesn't want him to talk while they hug, so he puts his head on the Kenku and squeezes tighter.
Yeah.
And this must be the best.
Blank then turns. Only now notices the person that Flex was talking to, and then kind of awkwardly waves.
And this must be the best friend I keep hearing about, unless this is the fluffy friend.
Blank stands up in Flex's arms and bows.
Am I still do you still have my mouth covered or?
Oh yeah. I'm very much bowing while also I'm not covering mouth. I am physically holding your jaw together.
Okay.
One hand is on your forehead, the other hand is under your chin.
He's gonna nod when she says best friend, and when she says fluffy friend, she's gonna shake his head.
Okay. She grabs up some roasted whole calamari and starts chewing on it. She dunks it in some tomato sauce and chews some more. Watching you.
Oh, no, I don't want fucking nitro. Shut up. There it goes.
So he's gonna try to pat best friend on the head and kind of get him to let him try to get him to let him talk.
Yeah. Blank is going to hold up one finger to the what's it called to the sea elf, and then still not letting go of Flex's head, jump down, pulling Flex with him, and then just drag him off.
All right, so that's gonna need a new contested strength roll.
Is Flex going along with this, or is Flex resisting?
It's more to see if you can drag Flex at all, or if something else happens. So I would like you to both give me strength rolls.
Roll or saving throw?
You get a saving throw and Blink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lost your grip.
So here's what happens. You're still holding on to Flex, but you don't drag him anywhere. Instead, you're kind of hanging off his head like earrings.
Yeah. Well, with my feet scrabbling in the air like I'm trying to walk on midair.
Exactly. That's how you look.
Yeah.
Okay, Flex is thinking best friend's being really weird, and he's kind of embarrassing Flex in front of new best friend. So he's kind of oh shoot. He's gonna take best friend, just kind of wave at new best friend and take take Blank kind of away from her to kind of just be like, what the hell, dude?
Are you gonna tuck him under an arm and walk out?
Yeah, but more towards the piano because he doesn't know what he's doing and kind of want to isolate Blank and see why he's freaking out.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I still holding on to your mouth, or have you peeled me off?
I don't know if I can. Do I have to do a strength check for that?
You can if you want, or you can just let him hang there. That's up to you.
I'm going to take him off and kind of put him under my arm and be like, excuse us for just 1 second, new best friend. Best friend, I'm a little worried about him. Maybe he ate something bad. I mean, I can't see any of this delicious food being bad, but maybe he eats things. So I'll be back, and takes him over to the piano.
This is not how I intended this to go, but I'm so happy for it.
When they get there, he's like, best friend, what's going on? I wanted to introduce you to new best friend, but you're being all with the quietness. for me.
Blank
not
is
you.
going to scramble out and then get up and stand on top of the piano, so they're eye level with Flex. And then just jump up and down, waving his arms, pointing at the guy, and then running multiple fingers across his throat. And shaking his head the entire time. And then going to give him a very significant look, and then a big gesture, and then tiptoe off the piano.
I was going to make a joke about rolling perception to see if the cop followed you, but she doesn't even need to follow you to see how incredibly suspicious.
Again, the mime is somehow the least sneaky member of the entire party. Which, hold on. A party of bards. I am somehow the mime, the most obvious member.
Are you gonna do a meme for the big gesture, or are you just?
I was looking for 5 minutes. I couldn't find anything.
Okay, I was just watching. I was like, do I need to wait for that, or should I respond?
No, respond to what I said. This character was definitely designed for in-person games. The meme thing is definitely a bit of a limiting factor.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Best friend, what do you mean I shouldn't talk to them and I should be more quiet? Did I say something bad? She's new best friend. She should know about you and Fluffy friend and Bubbly friend and Tonka friend and all sorts of friends.
Hang on. I think. Oh no, if I can actually
assume that
type correctly.
Flex can interpret really well what he says.
Yeah. Blank is going to make these gestures. There we go. Okay.
Stealing bad.
So, I shouldn't talk about stealing,
Yeah.
but I don't steal anything. I mean, Fluffy friend was talking about stealing something. Did you mean I shouldn't talk about Fluffy friend stealing something?
And then you got it.
I'm assuming they can like communicate really well. So like,
Yeah,
it'd be kind of hard.
They are best friends. Yeah, they are roomies. So
yeah, like he's best friend. So, I didn't think it was a secret, but I'll make sure not to talk about it anymore. I wouldn't want to make Fluffy friend mad. But do you want to accompany new best friend? She's great.
Yeah.
Flex is such an innocent soul.
Blank is going to point at you and then give you that look.
See, you'll love her. So come on, best friend. And he picks up Blank and takes him over to get some food. And is like, new best friend. This is best friend.
Does Blank consent to be picked up?
Yes.
All right.
As long as you pick me up by the scruff of the neck like a kitten.
Aww.
Yeah, but Blank is just hanging there with his wings crossed. Just he doesn't really have like lips or mouth, but he's doing his best pouting expression. Hello?
So you've come back.
Hello.
Okay, good. I'm back.
Well, actually, considering the time amount you used there, while you're moving back to talk to her, I want to know what Cotton is doing now that Bink has left the paintings.
Well, I was going to say something to him before he left.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna try to start up some small talk and then move into the like the real talk. So I was gonna say,
Right.
man, she really leans into the whole dragon motif, doesn't she?
Oh yes. This is quite the gallery now, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, I couldn't help but overhear a little bit. You're trying to hire some people?
Oh, you overheard that, did you?
Just a little bit. I
Depends.
heard something about hiring people.
Depends on the kind of job you have.
I thought it was a job you had.
No, sorry, I meant to say what kind of people you have, or what type of job you do.
Well,
I misspoke.
I'm actually here with the performers tonight. We're all with the circus, so they have a variety of unique skills.
Interesting. She hired circus performers. Kind of like looks you over. And here I thought circus performers were all, well, on the grift.
I wouldn't say that that's true for all circus performers.
And what
As
about
the
you?
mesmerist.
Um, I mean, I don't know that I feel comfortable talking about that in such a public place.
Then what would you wish to talk about?
Well, I mean, I just thought I could ask my friends at the circus if they wanted to help me help you.
Hmm. He kind of like looks you up and down again. And you work with the lady out there, and he gestures towards the gallery seating area. The dancer.
Yes, I do work with her. Yes.
Are her services hireable for a smaller get together? A handful of people, perhaps?
I think she would actually love that.
Okay. Can I hear him discussing using us for crime
No,
with a 15?
he's at the back of a. Well, no, you're in a hall with other people, and he's at the back of the other. They're two different rooms.
Okay. Just checking.
And I
Yeah.
haven't promised y'all yet. I said I was going to ask my friends.
Yeah, but you deliberately started a conversation about crime, strongly implying that. Anyway, I can't hear you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't remember the
Sorry,
last time he
continue.
asked me.
All right.
Smaller
So
venues.
yeah, he was asking if you knew if Bubbles would be willing to play at a smaller venue.
Oh, yeah, I think she would love it.
Ah, well, I am thinking about putting together a small afternoon soiree of sorts, and that would also be good cover for discussing other businesses, perhaps. And it is good to have entertainment arranged.
Yeah, I can talk to her for you. I'm sorry, I don't recall. I don't know if I caught your name.
I am Bink.
Oh, Bink. It's nice to meet you, sir.
A pleasure.
You can call me Cotton.
Cotton. I see. Well, do your other performers, are they able to dress? Sorry, other people on your potential team able to dress nicely?
The ones that tend to wear clothes could dress pretty nicely.
Because I would prefer that they blend in with my other guests if we are willing to talk business.
Sure. Are there any? Um, is there anything that you can tell me about this so that I can help encourage them that this might be a good opportunity for them?
Let's just say it is an opportunity and go no further in these halls. It is one that will make this gala, well, the money that I imagine you're being paid for it, look like pocket change. How does that sound?
I could probably work with that.
Excellent. That's when he's leaving the painting area.
Okay, I will let him go. And I'm actually going to start heading out.
And he then stops and says, "This soiree will be in 2 days."
2 days. All right, and how do I find you?
Oh, well, I'm sure that some people will be able to point you to my estate. It is quite a simple matter.
Gotcha. Thank you, Mr. Bink.
Alright, so Bubbles, roll perception. Oh, sorry. You already. Well, I guess we'll go off that 15, and you notice Cotton and Bink coming in, and Cotton saying, "Thank you, Mr. Bink." So Cotton has apparently been talking with him.
So he did tell us. I wasn't really listening when he was originally trying to pitch his heist to us. And I was mostly focused on whether or not his employer was real. Would I remember the name Bank
Yeah,
being involved in that?
I imagine that Bink was heard.
I did throw the name bank around.
Yeah, I was just wondering if I need to roll to see if I remember that.
No, you seem to remember.
I'm gonna give extreme side eye. I'm gonna keep dancing like normal, but I'm gonna watch that and be suspicious of it.
I'm gonna start kind of gesturing at her that I want to talk to her in private.
I mean, she's getting attention, so that's probably gonna be a hard pass.
That's a fair bet.
And-
That's understandable.
You can talk to her on the way home. That's probably she's not going to give up attention for your shady bullshit.
Yep. Okay.
Unless I guess we could do like a persuasion. Like I don't know, Grizz. Do you want him to roll persuasion to see if he can get me to stop dancing and come with him?
If Cotton wants to do that, Cotton can try.
Yeah, I'll try. Persuasion. Well, hang on.
And that's up to you, of course.
Oh,
Bubbles,
yeah. There's
if
my.
you think that persuasion will sway you or not.
Well, is there an opposed thing to that you? Is
Usually,
there like a
insight.
Yeah, I'll do that. Mostly because it'll be hilarious. Yeah, fuck, fine. I'll go with him. I'll assume. I mean, he was the flex minder. I'll assume. Maybe it's about that.
Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. So I'll just assume that we're in a quiet corner of the gallery.
In the sitting area, or where the music's being played, or do you want to go up to the painting area?
Go up to the painting area.
All right.
So Bubbles, the gentleman I was just talking with said that he has an opportunity, and he was wondering he called you out specifically, and he was wondering if you would be interested in performing for a small group of his friends.
So this is the guy that you originally showed up asking me to dance for so you could rob him, correct? Also, where the hell is Flex? You were supposed to be watching Flex.
Okay. Blank is on Flex. Blank has Flex
Oh,
under
God.
control. I am sure.
Oh, God.
I'm sure they're not getting into any shenanigans.
Oh, God. Bubbles just sort of puts her hand over her face.
I think this would be a great opportunity for everybody. He actually told me that the money he's hoping to hand out for this party he's trying to throw would make the money we're making here look like pocket change.
And did he give you a number on that?
He did not.
And again, you want to rob this man, correct?
Okay, I'll level with you. I'm trying to get closer to him so that it'll be easier to reclaim what my Duke lost. And I think that by telling him we're going to help him with his party, he'll kind of let me a little closer so that I can get to what I need to get to and take it back.
So, to recap, we're in the home of a fucking fire dragon who is the leader of this entire town and made me personally responsible for vetting everybody. You begged to come and swore that you would behave yourself, and now you want to fucking plot a crime under her roof?
We're not plotting anything under her roof. We're planning to attend a party. And I haven't done anything wrong here. I'm just securing entertainment for another party.
Bubbles is just gonna stomp away and try to find Flex because Cotton. It's like, I never should have trusted you to watch Flex, and just stomp off to find Flex because she knows, like, Blank was in charge of him when the Paper Friends happened. Like, Blank is not a qualified minder.
Qualified anything.
Yeah. She's just gonna, like, throw her hands up and I have to go find Flex. I can't deal with you right now, and stomp off and look for him.
But it would be a room full of people with their eyes solely on you.
Turns around, maybe, and then just keeps stomping.
All right.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Sorry, I thought I heard something. It was probably the roommate.
No, there was a background noise.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So back to Tonka and Selmy. Yeah, as far as you know, Blank has gone off to help with the Flex situation. You have now seen Bink walk past you, and you're seeing Bubbles and Cotton enter the area. Do you do anything?
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna take a
thinking.
great big hit of my pipe and have a think for just a quick second.
I'm thinking everyone's leaving me to carry the whole show because it looks like no one else is performing.
Fair point. make the lighting person do everything.
Like Tonka minds being the only performer.
It's like, of course, everyone just stopped because they know I'm superior.
There it is.
So you don't stop them or talk to them as they pass through?
I'm here to perform, and I'm the only one who is doing that at this moment. So I'm happy to take all of the attention of everyone else.
Okay. So Cotton
If
and
Cotton's
Pebbles.
still,
No, I wasn't going all the way. I was
Oh, okay.
stopping in the courtyard.
All right. So
if he's stopping in the courtyard, I'm gonna stomp on over to him,
him who? Cotton or Flex?
Cotton,
All right.
over to Cotton.
Oh. So. Oh, sorry. This isn't the wrong person.
I'm gonna be like doing that whisper yell at him while like brandishing my pipe menacingly in his general direction.
He's gotten a lot of that tonight.
Yeah,
Like, what
kinda
is
asked for
this
it.
I hear about you robbing a warehouse, and why would you tell that to the most innocent person in our group who cannot keep his mouth shut?
Tonka, while this
Okay.
is going on, please give me a performance check since you're in a different area from. You're no longer doing your standard acrobatics ones on the tightrope or the bars. You're doing them somewhere else now. I'd like to see what your new performance check is.
Wow, pretty
Not
good.
bad.
Still very nice.
Yeah.
In fact, that's even better than what it had been before.
That trapeze was holding you back.
Too many people
it-
were looking at it instead of you.
Yeah, now I've got all the attention, so it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, am I resuming with Selmy?
Yeah, Salamy's come over and yelling at you.
Okay. Okay,
Extra
so
yelling. I'm not like full throated yelling, doing that.
Right. Yeah, I get it. So first of all, I did not use the word steal or rob or anything like that. My Duke lost a necklace that was, an heirloom in
I
the.
don't care about your stupid necklace. What I care about is Wax is over telling the captain of the guard that you're gonna rob a warehouse.
Wait, he's doing what now? To who?
You're Duke. What the fuck have you got down on my circus?
Where are they?
I'm just gonna indignantly point.
Hey, I need to stay away from there. And what did he tell her again?
That his fluffy friend wants to rob a warehouse.
I never.
Which is
Oh.
news to me.
It's
You
not.
even talk about clandestine things with Flex of all people.
I wouldn't classify it as a robbery. It's reclaiming stolen property.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Not where I'm from.
We're not where you're from, are we?
I see your point, and I can see that you're heated.
You better believe I'm heated. Not only can you not cook dinner, you're
Okay, but I can cook breakfast.
I'm just gonna take a hit of my pipe and think about that. How much do I like the eggs? That's what I'm thinking about right now. Do I like those eggs enough?
Well, but he won't be able to cook for you in prison.
She sings like a canary that doesn't know it's singing.
Sammy, Bobby's just gonna be like staring. I don't know, up at him, down at him, across to him. I don't know. I'm not sure of the height difference, but I'm gonna be like hitting the pipe really hard, and it's gonna be like coming out of my nostrils like a steam engine.
Oh man.
This is the best party ever.
I'm at a loss right now. Can we come back to this?
No, we cannot come back to this.
No, I'm asking the DM.
Sure. So, Bubbles, you walk in and you're seeing that Flex is showing off Blank to the sea elf woman.
Can I surmise that she is the captain of? Actually, no, I don't know what he's been saying. I have no. I'm going into this blind. Okay. I will walk up and say hello.
And she turns and looks at you, looking into your eyes for a moment before looking back at Flex. Is this another of your companions?
Yes, this is Bubbly Friend.
This is Fluffy
This
Friend. This is Fluffy Friend.
This isn't Fluffy Friend. All right.
Nope, Fluffy Friend is. I don't know where Fluffy Friend is. He was supposed to be near me because Bubbly Friend told him to. Because Bubbly Friend's, I'm afraid I'll break things, but I don't understand why Bubbly Friend says that. Anyway, Bubbly Friend's really nice and pretty and stuff, and she dances really nice. Bubbly Friend dance.
Yes,
not right now.
Us.
Oh, God damn it.
You can do it, Bubbly Friend. I believe in you.
Bubbles will dance while making very angry eye contact with Flex.
Which is why it's not your best performance.
Yeah.
It wasn't
concentration is split.
I wonder
great
why.
job, Bubbly Friend. She's very good in the circus. You should let my new best friend says says that she might come with and have breakfast at the circus. Isn't that exciting? Well, she said she might. But yeah, this is Bubbly Friend. She brought us to the party.
Well, that's delightful. If you would excuse me, madam, Flex, you were allowed to eat, but remember that the most important thing for us to do here is to perform. So, I think it's time to go back to the garden, and I'm going to try to tow him over to the garden.
Okay. Well,
it's nice to meet you, ma'am.
As long as new best friend doesn't get upset. Best friend says that I can't talk about some things anyways. So I probably should go back and flex and stuff. You're welcome to
Just
come
saying
on,
this out
new
loud
best
in front of the guard.
Damn it.
Just let me know where your fluffy friend is at some point, will you?
Say it again, Grizz. I missed it.
She's asking about Cotton once more.
Oh, I don't know where Fluffy Friend is. He's kind of small, and I throw him a lot with Best Friend, but he's more wiggly than Best Friend is. So I don't really know where he is. But if you keep an eye out, you'll probably see him. He toodles around. He's really fluffy. That's why I call him Fluffy Friend.
She looks
yeah,
over
you know
Bubbles.
what?
Do you know this Fluffy Friend?
Yeah, Flex, why don't you go out to the garden? I'm going to speak to this nice lady for a minute.
Yes, be new best friends with her too. Come on, best friend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
totally.
entertain people with my muscles.
Her guards also appear to be looking at you now.
Okay, so when they're gone, assuming Blank is leaving too, I'm gonna
Blank, are you leaving too?
Zach?
Yes, I am. I'm following Flex. That's the name. Yeah, my brain blanked on the name for a second.
oh, sorry, Grizz. But
Yeah.
there it is.
All right, I'm bringing to whispers then. All right. So you watch Flex and Blanco. You turn to look at this woman and her guards, and this woman, she is the most incredible person you've ever met, even including yourself. She is someone you trust implicitly. She is your new best friend. No matter what anybody might say about her or try to convince you of, you will not listen to them. She is the greatest person ever. She is a great leader. She is wonderful. In other words, I was explaining this to somebody else, that one way to put it is to pretend you are an old white conservative and this is Trump. That level of thing. Are you okay? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. I didn't traumatize you, did I? Lizzie?
Canary stuff, but I did.
Yeah.
Testing.
Yep. Hello.
I couldn't hear any response. I wasn't sure.
Oh, Selmy is steaming. So what's going on?
Mech check. Mech check.
Hello, I hear you.
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can't. I haven't heard bubbles.
Oh yeah, Lizzie put a thing that says I'm here, but could I don't hear her though.
Yeah, that's why I was making sure her microphone or something else.
Yeah, she's playing with the mute off and on, she's trying to troubleshoot.
Crap. Hate when that happens.
Can you hear us? Yep.
I can hear you. I can always
Yay!
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So, Grizz, yes, you did traumatize me, but I survived it.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to traumatize you.
That's okay. Oh, okay. So are we doing the conversation now?
If you want. She just kind of looks at you as she's eating something from the table.
Oh, well, I am so honored to meet you. I am Bubbles, kind of lean in and whisper, murder blood. But that's just between us. But I'm so sorry. I didn't get your name. Who are you?
I am General Victaris, and she reaches out with her free hand and kind of like pats her hand. You are quite exquisite, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Thank you for noticing.
Mm. This letter will get you everywhere.
Yes, I'm so glad I met you. As you probably noticed, Flex is a dear soul, but he's very naive, and the fluffy friend he was talking about, he's this lowlife who's attached himself to us and keeps trying to involve us in nefarious things. I don't like him. I mean, he makes a mean breakfast, but I'd like him to go away. And I'm just so sorry that he's here. I mean, if I'd known someone like you was going to be here, I would have kept him out.
Sorry. It is quite all right. Don't worry. We can have this ne'er-do-well locked up as soon as possible.
Oh, yes, I just left him in the other room if you'd like.
Oh boy.
Well, let's not disturb the party. We can get him out of here quietly.
Of course, whatever you'd like. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh no, it is quite all right. Actually, she thinks for a moment and finishes slurping up whatever she was eating. She looks at one of the guards. How about you, Bubbles? Take your friend towards the entrance to the establishment, and I will send my guard to quietly arrest him.
Uh, which friend?
Sorry,
Sorry,
not the friend, the fluffy one, the one that attached himself to you.
Oh yeah, certainly. Yes, ma'am. And sort of like bow and back away. And I will go over to Cotton. But Selmy is yelling at him, so I'm going to be walking into the middle of a conversation. Yeah, so I'm walking up, but what am I hearing as I walk up?
Tell me.
I had ended the conversation and I was just sitting there doing the puff and the smoke coming out my nostrils, just giving him the evil eye, trying to collect my thoughts.
Okay, I want to say did I see Flex come in earlier?
Yes, you would have seen Flex and Blank.
Okay. So when I would say that when I saw them, I probably would have tried to scurry away because if I'm guessing if Flex was talking to the captain of the guards and telling them about the heist, then I don't think that it's safe to be near Flex right now. So I was gonna try and let me grab me. I was gonna try and run away.
All right, where are you running to?
Well, just getting out of that room.
Okay. And Flex came in early enough that I'm assuming you were already out of the room when I came in. So
yeah.
I'm going to ask Selmy, did you see where the gnome went?
Hey.
Yeah, he ran towards the front, I think. Did you hear? He Flex telling that captain of the guard lady she's gonna bring down everybody on us.
Yeah, it's really not okay. But, I think I have a solution for that. If you'll excuse me, and I'm going to go looking for Cotton.
Grace, what was this room I'm in right now?
And
find you.
as I leave, tell me, can you keep an eye on Flex? Obviously, I never should have trusted Cotton.
Dining room?
Yeah, Blank is going to step up and puff their chest out like, I got this.
Okay, yeah, Bubbles is going to just look at Blank and then say, Selmy, can you watch Flex, please?
No.
Yeah, I guess I gotta do the lights anyway.
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm just yelling at my cat. So if you hear me saying no, it's probably at my cat and not one of you.
What are you doing there?
That is disturbing.
That's Blank deflating from puffing up their chest.
Chicken.
Oh.
No, that's a clay Godzilla. That's being melted in a microwave.
Oh, delicious.
I'm just gonna give them both the side eye, like, yeah, I gotta do the lights anyway, I'll watch them both.
Ah, thank you.
I'm gonna go do Flex and Blanks' lights.
It's going all kinds of sideways.
Can we try and do our doodad better?
Do what, Doodad?
Our show better now since I'm full.
Yes, it's a
Uh-oh.
brand new show thing. So both of you have to roll again.
Do I have to roll again for lights?
Yes, since you moved rooms and came back out.
Maybe you're too full.
Should
I'm
I do
distracted.
performance instead of athletics? Because this is technically performance.
Sure, but it'd still be the same roll. What's your bonus on performance?
Mine's +5, and athletics is like 4.
Yeah, so you have an 11. Okay.
You can't go in that room, Bubbles.
Oh, okay. I don't know which room is which. I'm just searching the house.
I can see that.
The red, and then there's the dining hall where you see Cotton and you see the halfling maid.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up to.
Head.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let Flex finish his performance, and then I'll talk to Cotton.
I need Blank to roll as well. His part of the show.
Okay. I'm not doing anything right now, though.
You're being juggled, which means you need to roll. Okay,
Oh,
so
fuck.
basically, you and Flex are a tangle of limbs on the ground right now.
Yeah. Now you
Holy
see why I
shit.
didn't want to roll.
Oh, you're just lucky Drew's not GMing this. You could die from this.
Hold on. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
roll
use
one more
minor
time.
illusion to make a sound of the sad trombone.
Okay, no, I don't get a third natural one.
Wah, wah,
Oh.
wah.
Yeah, that's my minor illusion.
Yeah.
Nice.
Blank looks at you and just kind of does the cut it out gesture across the throat. Blank makes no sound.
Well, you guys are falling into a pile and looking embarrassed. Bubbles, you have discovered Cotton in the dining room.
Bubbles.
Okay, so where is the entry hall?
It's right next to
Right
us.
here.
Okay.
This is the
So,
this is the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna say hi to the maid, and then come up to Cotton and say, "Hey, Cotton,
Bubbles, wait,
I
Bubbles. I don't know if you know this, but Flex was talking to the captain of the guards and running his mouth about the job that I had for y'all.
Parley done the. Don't say it in front of the maid. I'm gonna. Wow. Well, that's really concerning. Why don't we go over where there aren't any people and we can talk
That's a
about
great
that?
idea. We should go back to the gallery. There's nobody in the gallery.
No, we should right by the front door. Nobody hangs out by the front door at a party. So we should.
Lots of people hanging out the front door. People are trying to leave.
Yeah. I very much hang out by the front door whenever possible.
Well, you're weird.
Yeah,
You should be hanging
people
out in
are
the
trying to
kitchen like
leave.
everybody else.
It's not a
No
very
one's trying
private
to
area.
leave.
Yeah, it's not a no. I'm not saying we're trying to leave. I'm saying that other people are trying to leave.
Why would anybody be trying to leave? It's an awesome party. Okay, well then why don't we just
We should go if we want to talk privately. We should go back to the gallery because you can have private conversations back there.
No, I mean I was performing there. If I go there, people are going to expect me to perform
No, I mean
again,
back to
and
the painting.
I want to talk to you.
You didn't come back. You didn't come back to the painting area where the paintings are.
Yes, she did. At one point, she came back with you to the painting area.
Okay, but she wasn't performing in the painting area.
No, she didn't actually. I didn't go to the painting area until I was looking for him. But
I said that when Cotton and you were talking earlier. That was.
And I rolled a 21 persuasion.
I rolled a nat 20 persuasion.
Well then.
So we can.
So
talk,
you want to go to the front door then, huh?
Yeah. Let's just go in this corner right here, and it's not right by the door. We can just be in this corner and
sure, we're
talk
good
about
friends.
Yeah. Well, see, this is what happens when you don't watch Flex.
Yeah,
I
I
tried.
get your point there.
Yeah. So tell me more about this job that you want us to do in a couple days.
Well, I
And
mean,
I'm gonna be parading
y'all
around
wanted
trying to see if they're coming.
y'all wanted to hold off on it until the end of the month, so that no flack came down on you if anything went sideways.
No. I mean, you said you had a dancing job for me.
Oh yeah, that in a couple days. Yeah. Uh, Mr. Bink said that he's getting some friends together, and he wanted to see if he could hire you to entertain, specifically you, to entertain a group of his friends.
Well, of course it was specifically me.
Yeah.
But
He noticed you because when he walked past you when you were performing there, he noticed you, and he really liked what he saw.
well, he obviously has good taste. Do you know how many people are coming, or where it'll be?
You know, he really didn't give me a lot of specifics. I tried asking a few questions, but he was pretty vague about everything.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Do you know if you wanted other people to come? And I'm just trying to like make small talk
Yeah, I
and
know.
and wait. I'm not telling. Well, I rolled a 4 perception, so I have no idea. Um,
You're
waiting
waiting
if the
for
guards
Grizz
are
to,
coming or
I was
not.
I was waiting
and
for
come arrest me.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for a pause in your conversation so I could describe that one of the guards that was seen around the sea elf woman is now making their way through the the outside the courtyard area. Do any of you out in the courtyard do anything?
Just
Are you
like
in the grass area?
somewhere.
Yep, all of you out, all of you out there, all four of you would see this.
And everyone but Tonka would know he was with the captain of the guard.
But you wouldn't necessarily know what he's going to do.
Well, we
And
would
I can
know
tell
that
they're
we're
going in the
together.
direction of
but-
Bubbles and Cotton.
Well, yeah, that's also the only other way out. So
Oh,
Also, Bubbles and Cotton didn't leave together. You don't but you knew Bubbles was looking for Cotton, but you don't know where they are, other than not where you are.
I feel like Flex would follow him, but I'm just trying to figure out the reason why. Maybe because he was part of like new best friend. He kind of wants to see, like
Maybe new best friend
Maybe
needs
Flex
something.
feels
Maybe
like,
you can help.
well, because Flex was talking to the sea elf, but Flex didn't talk to either of the two guards that were with the sea elf, and Flex feels like he needs to get to know his new friend's friends.
Yeah, that tracks.
I think it's more he like new best friend was curious where Fluffy friend was, and he hasn't seen Fluffy friend, but she was really interested in that. So, and he's not doing very well outside, so he's gonna take a break and try to go look for Fluffy friend.
all right.
if I see them trying to leave, I'm gonna try and intercept Flex because it's my job now to watch him.
All right, so you're gonna stop Flex from following after the guard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to him because I'm nervous around all cops. So I'm just gonna go up like, hey, come on, we're supposed to be doing the show. Let's go do the show over here. There's this ring over here. Come on, you can do it in the ring.
No, I need Fluffy friend. My performance just isn't working without Fluffy friend. I'm like, best friend's good, but better with Fluffy friend. So I'm gonna go find Fluffy friend. Do you want to come?
No, we're supposed to stay here.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
The guard,
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll a pretty high persuasion on
leaves
that.
the outside and starts heading down towards where Cotton and Bubbles are.
Bubbly friend didn't say I had to stay outside, and where's Bubbly friend anyways? Like, let's go find our friends. I think it'd be better if I could find Fluffy friend. So he's gonna start towards the door.
Yeah, the big opposing armored guard figure comes up to Cotton and reaches down to grab him.
Hello, sir. What?
You can make a dexterity saving throw, or you can roll acrobatics to try to dodge out of the way.
Would Flex get there to see that, or at least see it in the distance?
How good is the distraction that Selmy is giving? Selmy,
Good, because
roll
I'm
persuasion.
like short and small, and he can just like step around me.
He can step over you.
Yeah.
You feel a heavy fist kind of cat grabbing you from behind and lifting you up into the air, Cotton.
I didn't make the save.
No,
You were
I rolled higher.
17?
Dang.
Jesus.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what this is about?
You are being placed under arrest. You're to come with
What have
me
I
now.
done? I haven't touched anything.
And you're kind of hearing this in somewhat of a monotone, as if there's like no passion at all behind this. Right as Flex kind of gets around Selmy and comes outside.
Bubbles, help me out here. What are the charges?
He starts carrying you up to the door here.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Sorry, dude. Hard cheese, old boy. And I'm gonna go back towards the party.
Bubbles, are you getting help?
Yeah. Thanks so much for getting rid of him. Please tell your boss that I helped.
Selby might be hearing the tail end of that if she followed after Flex.
Yeah, I'm like trying to chase Flex down. Like, get back here now, come back!
If that's the case, you're hearing that Bubbles seemingly has betrayed Cotton.
So, but I see Cotton in somebody's hand, right?
Yeah, carrying him outside.
Do I hear the guard like being all my?
Sorry, one at a time. Sell me first. What are you saying?
Do I hear the guard being all monotone and lifeless?
Give me a perception roll. Yeah, actually, you would hear it even with Cotton's pleading and Bubbles talking talking oddly.
What would I roll to know if that means anything? Like, do I know if he's possessed or if he's just like a construct, or if like is that something I can tell?
An Arcana check. You know, there's something odd about this. It's as if someone. You're pretty sure it's a real person, because you're pretty sure you saw them breathe, maybe, or at least maybe now. Not like a construct or an undead or something like that, but you got the feeling like this is the effect of long-term mind control. Basically someone that's just been controlled long enough that they're hollowed out. No longer have a will of their own. In other words, a thrall of some kind.
Well, I am not about that. Selmy is very anti-slavery.
Well, Bubbles is gonna try to stop Flex from going after the guard. She didn't roll very well, but she's trying to grab him back and say, no, it's okay. This was supposed to happen. It's what the super nice lady wanted.
Supposed to? Do you know what that guy is?
Okay, so Flex is up to that. He's going to demand that he drop Fluffy Friend.
So Selby's running out behind you guys. Cotton is being carried away. Flex is saying one thing, Bubbles another, and the guy basically the armored individual basically says, "This is the general's orders. Need to take him down to the station."
Why? What did Fluffy Friend do?
Nothing.
Yes,
Do I know if the general can hear us through the thrall?
With that Arcana roll, you don't know.
Okay, Flex is not happy when people manhandle his friends. So he's going to say, you seem nice. You seem very nice, and I would love to be friends with you. But that is my friend, and you need to put him down now because we're not taking fluffy friend places.
Okay, so I realized my strength was shit, but you still need to roll an opposed strength because I am trying to hold you back.
There's a bubbles pushing on feebly on your
Uh,
chest right now, Flex.
Yeah, as like something nipping at my heels. I don't even notice.
Yeah,
her
fair.
hands just slide off you. She tries to grab at your back, but since you've got no hair, you're completely slick and buttered. It's like trying to wrestle a greased pig here.
God damn it. No, Flex, seriously, this is okay, I promise. I'm gonna roll
No,
a
seriously, this is not okay. That guy is mind controlled.
Fluffy friend.
Don't be silly. He's an officer of the law.
A mind controlled officer of the law?
Fluffy friend doesn't want to go.
Control him.
I'm not going to let people take Fluffy friend that he doesn't want to go. What is wrong with you, bubbly friend? That's not okay. Sir, put Fluffy friend down, or we're both going to have an issue.
But the new best friend wanted this to happen. It's her idea. I'm helping.
New best friend is nice. She would not want friends to be taken away. And Selmy friend says that she's mind controlled.
She specifically asked me to help her guy here take Cotton because he's very bad news. I'm helping new best friend, and you should help her too.
Flex rears back like somebody hit him and looks at Selmy and says, Selmy, or short friend, I think she's been mind controlled too. We have to help them. Can you take care of bubbly friend while I take care of this guy? Just see if you can keep her from hurting herself.
Okay,
your persuasion was 6, by the way. I did see that, but it doesn't mean
no, I know, it's shit. I
did see it, just so you know. I was not ignoring it. I was just like, that doesn't...
No, that's fair. It's terrible. I admit that.
Tell me, what do you do with this information?
Selmy's panicking a little. She's definitely too high for this shit.
I'm too old for this.
Or not high enough.
She just found out that this guy who totally hoodwinked her is a criminal, or maybe a criminal, but he's also being carried off by an enslaved guard, so she doesn't know what to think about that. So,
it has not been proven that I'm a criminal.
Technically, he told Flex that this person was a stealer first. Like, we're just trying to get something back from someone that's being mean. So in Flex's head, he's fine.
Hmm.
I'm trying to reclaim stolen.
I'm just saying what's happening in my head.
You're hearing Flex of all people say that Bubbles is acting mind controlled. So this, Flex of all people recognize this, and yet you didn't see before. What do you do?
Can I check? I want to do a quick insight or arcana check to see if I agree that right. Bubbles is also under her spell.
Either one of those will work. Yeah, Bubbles is definitely acting enthralled. Not like a thrall, but enthralled about something. Probably about this general, considering that she's willing to throw over Cotton for them.
Yes. Yes, this went off the rails.
No, it didn't.
I'm not
exactly like I thought it was.
Yeah.
Damn it. I don't have anything that can fix this.
Well, we're outside, so when I start breaking things, at least it won't be inside the house.
True.
Hmm.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to think of what I can do with what I have.
Yeah, somebody's gotten the information that that Bubbles is enthralled.
Have you told us yet?
Favorite.
Flex,
You're in the other room.
yeah, Flex has said this out loud. Cotton would have heard this.
Okay.
As well
Do
as
we
Selby,
know
and
where Bubbles
himself.
is?
Yes.
Tonka and Blank do not know where Bubbles is. The two of you are just in the courtyard.
Okay.
Tonka just thinks
To
everyone's
giving
being
Bubbles a good
irresponsible.
look.
Hold on.
Tonka, what?
Hold on. I'm going to do
Hey,
a
Grace, can I
combination
whisper
here.
with you for a second? I want a conference for a second.
Whisper?
Yes, please.
All right.
Hi, Grace.
Hello.
Sorry to
Hey,
bother. Lizzie did bring up that technically I'm enthralled too, but with the way my character is and the way
Yeah.
he's built, I mean, he would care about new best friend, but he would believe that she's a good person like him and likes friends.
Yeah.
I think
That's
And-
what I'm playing with. Your simple mind made it easy to for her to put the enthrallment on you, but because you're also an innocent mind at the same time, it also works the other way around where you don't have an agenda against Cotton, and as such, you were not given a direct order by her to do anything to Cotton. Therefore, this situation is in your control for that. She isn't standing there telling you to let Cotton be taken or anything like that, where at which point you would trust her judgment. You're hearing this from Bubbles, not from her. And the guard is not adding into that. So
okay, that's what I was kind of thinking too. I was like, she didn't say anything, and his friend and that friend thing is like a switch, like where it was with Blank, where he was gone, and all of a sudden the rage switch is there. So I was like, without a direct order, without anything like that, like he's going to default to who he is, which is my friend's being taken. That's not okay. He doesn't want to be, and now bubbly friend's being weird. So
yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was charactering right.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's a good question, and all that. Thank you. Let's get back to the game. Then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I am now
Zach is
Naruto
running
running.
around trying to find us in all the rooms.
No, get it right. I'm Naruto running, son.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
With his arms
Hold on.
spread wide.
I will post a GIF. Give me a second.
He's running with his arms spread wide.
Okay. Like a little kid pretending to fly.
There we go. No, like that.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yes, it's Blank. You've met him. Them.
Selmy, you have any ideas?
So tell me, what are you doing with that information? Or actually, I should go back to Tonka. What were you saying? I think that the sound thing went off. You're standing there, and but Blake is starting to panic about something.
Yeah, I mean, Blank is running off, doing whatever weird stuff. I guess I could do. Yeah, exactly. I could do perception to see if I notice Blank is panicking, but to me, I'm here to get attention and perform, and it's like everyone else, kind of just gave up. The
room is to you.
Yeah,
you could
this is like a good thing.
Yeah, you could choose that the perception or insight.
Let me see which one sucks less, I guess.
Yeah, you can kind of see Blank running around at the corner of your eye as you're doing your own thing.
So, well, that's an interesting new performance choice. So that's pretty much what I think is. He's trying to go over the top and run around fast to compete with me, but it's not going to work.
All right. Selmy, are you ready? So, you were deciding what to do with the knowledge that you were given.
While the guard is holding me, can I try to pickpocket him?
Sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's such a
what
rogue.
the situation needs. That'll fix everything.
In hopes of getting a key that might help me escape if I ever get put in handcuffs or anything.
Go for it.
Oops.
Nope, you're just basically flailing around and kind of like striking a bit, but he's holding you from behind. So you're kind of like, as I said, you're like being kitten held.
Dang it.
So you're just kind of flailing with your little arms.
I just look at my proficiencies and I have a really good bonus on that.
What's that weird noise I'm hearing?
Oh, I just gave the cats treats.
Ah,
Usually you can't hear it, so I don't know this time.
sorry. Like, it's all so quiet, I'm hearing a weird noise. Everything okay over there, Selmy? If you're speaking, I can barely hear you. Okay.
Still cutting out.
Barely.
How's that?
Now better, much better.
Much better.
Okay, so what I said is, what I was saying is that once I confirm that Flex is correct and that Bubbles is also under enthrallment, I am going to turn to the guard as he's walking off with Cotton and pretend to trip, and then I want to touch his armor and do shotgun grasp.
All right. Cast.
And I assume he's wearing metal armor, right?
Yes.
Cool. I don't know how to.
Click on the spell.
Okay.
So this is your first attack. Yeah, that unfortunately that's a touch spell, and it's 11, and he's armored. So, yeah, you basically reach out, try to grasp, but unfortunately, little arms, little fingers, big dude, just carrying your Cotton away. Unless Flex is getting in the way. What's Flex doing?
I mean, Flex
Okay,
just
do I
saw me
see-
attack.
Do I see her kind of like fall? Like
You
trip and
saw Selby fall. You don't know why.
Oh, that was not a great idea. Okay.
Darn. Darn, now she doesn't know that she can attack. He doesn't know.
Now Flex thinks this guard hurt 2 of his friends and has hurt Bubbly friend as well.
No.
So
See,
this is great. This
Flex,
is great.
Flex. She fell behind the guard. She clearly wasn't touched by the guard.
Okay. That's a little better. All right.
I was reaching for the guard like I was trying to stop him.
Yeah, but you're reaching like from behind. So he's walking
Yeah.
away. You're behind him. You were trying to reach, and it looked like you fell.
Help! Rape!
Has Blank found anybody yet?
Give me a, let's see here, perception check.
Perception check. Do I get advantage because they're fighting?
They are outside. There's a door in the way, so no.
Ooh,
You're
18.
about to.
Although
you
it is
think-
canon that you and Flex have a weird psychic bond when one of you is
Yeah.
really upset.
Yeah.
That is
So-
true. This does help with that.
So you hear some sort of muffled yell coming from behind a closed door leading outside.
Oh, and he's about to hear more. I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor on the area that I'm in.
Yeah. Blank suddenly senses flexing in anger.
Yeah, so I didn't actually put an outside map to this, but you're not directly in front of the door anymore. You're a little ways down now, so that you're not risking the house as you cast Earth Tremor. So let's see the spell.
There we go. I got it.
Do you want the description, or do you want me just to do the thingy?
Cast the spell.
Click the thingy.
All right.
So everybody in 10 feet, including Bubbles, has to make a saving throw.
Okay, does that include me since I'm being held, carried?
No, since
Probably
you're not
not.
directly on the ground, you're being held. That means you are underneath this person's dexterity throw. And they rolled really
Oh,
high.
Bubbles falls down.
They rolled what?
They rolled really high. So no
Okay.
damage, not knocked prone. They don't even seem to feel it as they walk away holding him. Unlike Bubbles and Selmy, who both keel over.
Well, Selmy was on the ground anyway, so I figured she wasn't too hurt.
Which means she just takes the damage.
Oops, sorry, Selmy. Didn't think that through.
Takes 10 points of damage.
What?
What? That's
It's
1d6.
1d6.
Then why is it? Okay, I guess it's
Yeah,
It
5
didn't
damage.
roll
I'm
its
bludgeoning.
damage.
Okay, so
Oh, it
5.
says higher level cast. Okay, 5. Shit. That's still a big deal at our
Oh.
level.
Wait, so it is 10 damage?
It's
What?
5 damage. I
It's just
guess
5.
it somehow rolled
It's 5.
oddly.
Oh no, it is 10. If I use it as a second level or higher, the
Yeah,
damage
he used it as
increases
10,
by
so it's
1d6.
so it's 10 points of damage that was taken by you guys.
Oh, you didn't say you were doing it at a second level, though.
Oh, did I have to say that?
You cast it at the second level. That the result is up there.
Okay. That's what higher level cast means. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at half hit points. Thanks, friend.
Sorry. I mean, I'm new to spell stuff, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So basically, by the time that Blake runs down there and opens up the door, he notices that there's some sort of tremor going on beyond. As Cotton is basically being whisked away. Both Bubbles and Selmy are on the ground, looking injured.
We're just leaving Tonka behind.
Well, I mean, can I run at him then? Since my spell didn't seem to do anything?
Yeah, you can run at him.
Okay. Let's do that then. And I'm going to try to hit him with my club/barbell.
Ooh, going in for direct attack. Wow.
I'm actually going to rage too.
All right. Can you do me a favor and also show me the text for rage? I think that you can do that on the side of your character sheet. Or I can do that for you if it's...
There you go.
There, yay! Okay, I was trying
Yeah,
to
that's why I
remember
did
what level
Earth
rage
Tremor
was.
before I raged.
Yeah, because you can't cast spells when you're raged.
Yeah, and I was like, if Selmy's on the ground, it wouldn't hurt her, but then it did hurt her. My bad, Selmy. I didn't.
Yeah, it's lower level rage. Alright.
I would like to attack recklessly as well.
Okay.
Not a
Oh,
natural
jeez.
one.
That's a miss. Actually, yeah, it's still 11, so that's still a miss. You get 1 attack or 2 at this level.
I think just one. Hold on.
All right.
We're only level 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought.
And I'm only level 2 for barbarian.
All right. So, since we're looking like we're actually getting into a battle, and I need to have a better map for this, for the outside portion, plus proper token, plus other potential collateral things that are going on. I think what we're gonna have to do is pick up with the battle portion of things next week.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
No, that's nothing
No,
to sorry about.
seven,
This is
I
interesting.
wonder what Tonka's doing.
What is
Tonka's still
Tonka?
performing.
Tonka is the only one of you still doing a good performance.
Yeah. She's still
Good
earning our
job,
money.
Tonka.
Don't feel
She's still
bad.
trying to earn our money.
It's 7 p.m. my time, so that means it's 10 p.m. Grizz's time, and we cut off then anyway. So
Yeah, and
Oh, that worked out cool.
what I want to do is I want to make sure that I actually have the proper token out instead of just me making rolls off to the side, knowing basic
Yeah.
stats of this guy. I want to have full stats and all that stuff ready for you guys next time. Plus, an area outside that you guys can reference and not have it all squeezed together in that one spot.
Makes sense. I feel bad though. I feel like I forced a battle, but I was not trying to do that.
It makes sense. It's a battle that makes sense.
Bubbles is at least as complicit as you are.
Sally was happy to let Cotton go until she noticed all the mind control going on. And if the guard has to be all mind controlly, that can't be an honest guard. There's something shady going on here.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was gonna get caught on to, or not.
Yeah, thank God for Salmi. She's the only competent member.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I was seduced by seafood, and then I was excited about throwing best friend, and it all just went from there.